Hey y'all. So welcome back to another episode of Spark Stateful Sets. So today, I had a meeting this morning. Actually I was supposed to have two, but one of the two I didn't have a password for. So I got out of that meeting. We'll find out if that has any implications in the future, but that's future Holden's problem. But current Holden's problem is buttons. What is it? Oh, yeah. So we were talking about executor IDs and how executor ID reuse is handled. Um, and you might remember that the initial way that we talked about handling this was specific to broadcast blocks. And namely, I decided, like, you know what? Let's just delete all of the on-disk blocks and we'll just call it a day. And party. After talking with them some more, like there's some new features in Spark 3 which does some interesting local disk read stuff that could cause some issues with executor ID reuse. Beyond the kind that I can just solve by just like deleting everything with a big sledgehammer, you know. And so we're gonna try and avoid the executor ID reuse. And this might be a little bit janky. But that is okay. And so, yeah, yeehaw. That is what we are gonna do. Um, let's go ahead and start making that happen, I guess. Let's put on some music. Alexa, turn on speaker. Do. Oh, damn it. The music thingy is coming out of. Yeah, no. There we go. Okay, cool. That's a party. So the next thing that I need to do is probably, yeah. Okay, so git diff. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So, yeah. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go over to the entry point, and we're going to get rid of this hack. Oh, actually, I'm going to do a git pull because I've actually updated this on a different computer. And so that's actually not going to work. There we go. Get rid of that. And so instead, what we're going to do is something else entirely. So we're going to try and figure out a way that we can assign executor IDs. And actually, we'll probably actually still end up doing something inside of the entry point. Because we've got this thing right here. We do have a Spark driver URL. So let's go take a look. Spark driver REST API. Okay. So what we would do is, what would we do here? Okay, let's go take a look at the REST APIs. So, helps I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Uh, okay, so that's the status API. Huh. Okay. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Nick. That's really kind. I like my side shave. It makes me happy. So, where are we gonna find? Okay, so there's the Prometheus resource inside of the status API v1. Uh, and so okay, I don't know what the fuck to do. Uh, okay, cool. Well, that's great. There's a boy that I specifically told to leave me alone who just called me. So that's cool. Um, okay, what do I want to do? So, I so part of me is tempted to try and expose this as a REST API. Um, in part because I think that'd be easy, right? And I'm kind of lazy. Um, uh, so this runs coarse-grained executor backend. Um, so a different option would be instead of coarse-grained executor backend, we could extend the coarse-grained executor backend, and we could run like a Kubernetes executor backend, and that might, have some benefits. Let's go take a look at the coarse-grained executor backend on Scala, because like doing stuff in shell scripts is always feels a little so-so. Um, is there a Kubernetes executor? No. Okay, so one option would be Kubernetes executor backend .scala. And then import org.apache.spark.executor. Coarse-grained executor backend. Class Kubernetes executor backend extends okay, coarse-grained executor backend. So then what we'll do here and entry point just do that. Okay, so we'll call this new entry point, and then we can do. Oh, hey Luan. Oh, yay! I miss Brazil. I hope you're doing well. Um, yay, yay. Anyways, so my plan, which is admittedly, oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. That's really sweet. That's really sweet. Um. So, uh, this has an executor ID as a string. Hmm. Oh, okay. I think. Oh, I'm really glad. I think what it's doing is it's calling into the object, and actually, yeah. So we're just going to make an object for now. And our object is going to be Kubernetes executor backend. Kubernetes executor backend. Okay. And then executor ID. Okay. So here is where we're going to yeah. Here is where we are going to figure out our exec ID. So, RPCM. Okay, let's go take a look at RPCM. Where is this constructed? Okay. Cool. Okay. Okay, so it looks like this. So we're going to create this RPCM. And I think I can probably go ahead and use this RPCM directly. And that might be good enough. Okay, actually, yeah. Because here we go ahead and we go driver ask sync spark app config. And so that's kind of cool. But okay. This is cool. I'm excited. I am excited. Okay. I think I can actually do this. Sorry. Wait, where's the fetcher? Huh. Oh, okay. Okay. So we're actually not going to do that there. Instead, executor ID. Okay. We're going to move this up here. Exec ID. Exec ID. Okay, and then down here, what we'll do is, okay, val exec ID equals if okay, we'll do arguments dot executor ID match. Oh yeah, match. Case null or exec ID or we need to resolve the exec ID dynamically. Uh, do, do, do. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Okay, cool. Okay. I'm excited. Okay. Fuck yeah. And then, so then over here, what does this do? So this function, oh wait, this function, okay. String. I think that sounds right. Okay, backend create fn, and then exec ID. Okay, cool. We'll set this to type string for now. And so what we'll do here instead is driver asks sync string generate generate exec ID. So I'm tempted to do something here, which I don't know. I'm gonna leave a comment here. Dude, another option would be if it isn't an int, do the call. Do the call with whatever is passed in. This would let us generate exec IDs based on like pod names if we wanted to, based on arbitrary inputs. But I think incremental I think incremental is the way to go. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and find retrieve Spark app config, because I have no idea where it is. Yeehaw, coarse grain cluster message. Damn it. So, okay. Kubernetes cluster scheduler backend.scala. Okay. There is like a receive and reply resource managers Kubernetes. Okay. Kubernetes cluster. Yeah, wait. Okay. Wait, what? Kubernetes cluster scheduler backend. Kubernetes cluster scheduler backend. What? Kubernetes cluster scheduler backend dot Scala. Ah, okay. 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 That's the change. Ah, yes. Okay. So, um, ah. Okay, we'll refactor this a little bit. Yes. Do um so then okay. So what I'm thinking of here is like ideally we probably want to do something like this is a good place where we could make a hook, but the other thing is like is the snapshot store accessible from here? It is. Okay, so that's cool. Um hmm. So what are we gonna do? Ah, shit. This, yeah. So this is the what I'm worried about is essentially like this is gonna break a whole bunch of shit if we stop having these labels. Um, because I'm essentially gonna have to look for every place where we use this. That's gonna be really painful. Let's make a note of that so I don't forget. Painful part is here. We're gonna have to not depend on exec IDs and a bunch of other places. Can I mutate? That's actually a really good question. Can I add a label to a running pod? I think so. Probably, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take a bio break though, because I've had a lot of coffee. I'll be back in a hot minute. Let me see here. Bio break. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Whatever. I'll be back. Okay. I am uncertain of how I want to handle this, I would say. This is... I think I can change the label of a running pod the more I think about it. But I don't really know how to go about um so okay, yeah. I guess one option is here, what we can do is I can definitely mutate the labels. I can go ahead and I can um add the label to it. That's not the most out there thing that I've ever done. Do we have a map from exec ID to pod name anyways? I have to imagine we do inside of the snapshot store. So snapshot pod executor pods snapshot store.scala. Oh, this is the suite. No. Executor pods snapshot store. Huh. Maybe we don't. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do here. Fine. Let's just okay. Private def generate exec ID. Huh. Take a look at the driver endpoint. Receive and all right. Okay. This is of type. So now what we'll do here is we're going to go back to the Kubernetes executor. Generate exec ID. Yeah, okay. Um, so then what we'll do here is okay. Um, okay, val. Okay, Java atomic integer. ID equals atomic integer 0. Hmm. Uh, exec ID. Uh, um, uh, context dot reply. Let's see, call context ID dot increment and get toString. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. Val new ID Kubernetes cluster scheduler backend. Um, uh, huh. So I think I need the pod name, which I don't necessarily have, unless okay. Spark executor pod name. Okay. Pod name, type string. Um, okay. Cool. What time is it at your place? It's 11:53. Um, so it's about the middle of the day. Um, yeah, yeah. Um, okay, okay. So then what we'll do over here. Okay, Kubernetes cluster scheduler back. Kubernetes cluster scheduler backend. Client? Do I have the Kubernetes client? I do. Fuck yeah. Pod. New pod. Kubernetes client namespace. Okay. Guess. Oh, and then I'll do the edit over here. Oh. Our label is going to be and the value is going to be new id.toString. Okay. We'll do this in a. Do we need to do this in a blocking thread? I mean, kinda. Do I have to? Do I have to block on this? And what are the implications of blocking on this? Huh. Oh, shit. I don't know. Okay, so let's think about this. If I block on this, pretty big if, Um, hmm, is the driver RPC? Let's go take a look inside of master.scala. Let's take a look at how we handle register worker. Okay. uh, so I mean, I guess provided that this is a fire and forget. Um, yeah, I think provided this is a fire and forget, we'll be okay. And I think that's okay. I think we can reply with the new ID first. Um, block. Uh, okay, so yeah. Is the Kubernetes client blocking? I don't know. Fabric 8 Kubernetes client blocking? Uh, okay, blocking. Uh, huh. I want to know if it's blocking. Uh, okay. Blocking? Uh, huh. Um, huh. Okay. Uh, huh. Hmm. Um, no. Okay. Let's go ahead. Kubernetes Fabric 8 edit API blocking. I want to know if the edit API is blocking. I have no idea if this is blocking or not. Yeah. Okay. Let's go take a look at this. Okay. Extends fabric 8 dunnable. Okay. Yes, yes. That looks like if it's dunnable, then presumably, huh? Ah, okay. Uh, huh. Uh, okay. Uh, huh. What? As a result of the removal of the dunnable interface, edit method is no longer available. Uh, okay. Can we have this get implemented? I have no idea what that Jira is, so let's go take a look. Structured streaming should support dynamic allocation. Fair. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. Uh, so what does Stravo say? Okay. Stavros. Okay, Spark. Streaming. Uh, uh, yeah, so we do have Spark streaming dynamic allocation. It looks like I don't know enough about the context of this. Um uh, uh oh, this is structured streaming specifically. Uh, uh I mean, here. I don't know. Yeah, I think that is the D-Stream one. I think you're right. So what I'm gonna do is I don't have much context around structured streaming, so I am going to well, I'll CC TD and see if he has any thoughts, because I don't have the context for this. Oh, it looks like I'm already using the lambda friendly edit method anyways, so that doesn't really make a big difference to me. Is fabric a blocking? Hmm? Asynchronous. Let's see. Is fabric 8 asynchronous? Let's take a look. Ah, here we go. Um, hmm. So is fabric 8 asynchronous? No. Is fabric 8 at ease? Um, hmm. Okay. Sounds like no. Sounds like hard no. Okay. So I think what we need to do, similar to Kubernetes cluster, scheduler backend on Scala. Okay. Label task. Label the pod with its exec ID. So there we go. Okay. Generally, this should complete. Quickly, but safer to not block in case we're in the middle of a CD failover. We're in the middle. Otherwise, slower writes. Okay. So that looks like some code. I have no idea if this code is going to work, let alone compile. So let's do that. And I have to delete everything because I was working in Spark 2.4, which is Scala 2.11 and JDK 8. And this shit does not update alternatives. Switch this back to JDK 11. Switch this back to JDK 11. Java underscore home equals. Okay, cool. Dash P Kubernetes. Okay. Clean compile Kubernetes /test. Okay. Oh. Oh no. Okay, many problems. But that is 100% okay. And oh yeah, because we don't have a bunch of imports. Okay. Yeah. Uh yes. Uh yes. Yes. Okay. Uh okay. I think that's just some missing imports that we need to add. But that is okay, and I think we can get there. Okay. Well, first off, atomic in Java, atomic integer. Okay, Java util concurrent atomic integer. Oh. Oh wait, no, wrong one. Oh wait, yeah, no, this is the right one. Kubernetes cluster. Yep. Atomic integer. Okay. And then here, with name x dot pod name, I guess. Coarse-grained cluster message. Okay, and then what we'll actually end up doing here is Kubernetes cluster message Scala. Oh, it's a sealed trait. Ah, shit. Can I extend that? Okay, sealed traits. Are sealed traits sealed trait Scala? Is it sealed within a file or within uh in the same file. Okay. Well, so much for that. Executors to driver. Case class. Case specific. Needs to be here because it is a sealed trait. Okay. Although, actually, wait, this takes type N. Right, so I guess it doesn't have to be... okay, actually, yeah, maybe it doesn't have to be... Okay. Case class... Generate exec ID, pod name, extends serializable, serializable. Serializable. Okay. Maybe that'll work. Find out. Because essentially, like, if I can avoid putting changes in core, my life gets easier. Okay, Kubernetes cluster scheduler backend. Yeah. So no, it's a totally legit question. And stateful sets actually do have a thing to reuse PVCs from previous executors, which is a little complicated. We probably won't be taking advantage of that initially. But oh, sorry. Um, the main thing is that stateful sets and things like this let Spark offload a bunch of logic around sort of scheduling individual pods to an operator that is maybe better suited for scheduling pods. And then using these higher level abstractions, hopefully the scheduler can do smart things. And that's kind of hand wavy, but essentially the idea is if instead of like trying to make sure that we're not like requesting too many pods to make Kubernetes fall over and like doing all of this bookkeeping logic around like the number of pending pods and stuff like that, you know, maybe we can actually get things scheduled faster and do it in such a way that we don't overwhelm Kubernetes either, right? And so the idea is that if we can use higher level abstractions like stateful sets or job APIs, we can be nicer partners in the Kubernetes namespace. And we can also do things like gang scheduling and stuff like that. Can't do that with stateful sets. We have to do that with things like volcano jobs. But stateful sets are sort of like, I would say, they're one of the easier ones to implement initially. And so I tend to start with like the easiest thing and then grow from there because I'm lazy. And that's how I make my life work. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Huh. Why is with name not a thing? That's weird. Do I have to give it a namespace first, maybe? I could see that. With name. Oh, maybe it's doing with labels along with name. Oh, and this is pod name. Okay. Oh, wait, that's atomic integer, not Java. Oh, Java util concurrent atomic. Okay. Oh, okay. And let's call this exec ID. Okay, cool. And then over here, our Kubernetes executor backend.scala. Then coarse grain. Executor backend.scala. Okay. So logging. RPCM. I don't think we need resource profiles. Oh yeah, Spark M. Yeah, that's gonna definitely come here. Oh, actually, I guess we do need resource profile. Okay. Um, okay. Um, okay, so arguments. Here we go. And then down here, pod name. Oh, except, yeah, not gonna work. Pod name. Okay, cool. Weird. Oh, yeah, okay. Wait. Okay. Oh, and then utils. Org, Apache, Spark, util, utils. Okay. Oh, and Spark app config. Spark app. Weird. Oh, probably messages. Yeah. Spark scheduler PQR. Course grain cluster messages. Yep. And then Spark Hadoop utils. Okay. Okay. uh. Okay. Um. Found T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, which is RVCM. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Uh, okay. There we go. Okay. Except instead, we're gonna set this to exec ID. Okay, and then I guess the other thing that we're gonna do is, oh, and that's gonna be exec ID as well. Executor underscore ID. Oh yeah, okay. Cool. Oh, and then worker watcher. I'm hungry. Okay. Default resource profile ID. Oh, it's probably coming from here. This is my assumption. Oh, actually, no. That's fine, then, I guess. Values stopping in class. Okay. Spark. There we go. Oh, yeah. Pod name. Pod name. Oh, okay. Maybe it was from there, and I just saved it and forgot. That's fine. Although really, if the only thing I need from there is default resource profile ID. Oh, let's just import that rather than a wildcard. Oh. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh yeah, okay, that works. I mean, these tests didn't really test anything, to be fair, though. The real one is going to come with unfortunately, this is going to be the magic. Yeah. This is going to be the one which like tells us if this actually works, and we do have to do a clean build because JDK. Okay. Oof. So hungry. So hungry. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. This is going to take a hot minute. So I guess the question is, what do I want to do? And I think the answer is, I mean, not necessarily what I want to do, but what I should do is probably review some Spark PRs. Um, okay. Uh, eh. Okay, I mean, this is errors, but what does this do? Let's go take a look. Uh, huh. I mean, I guess this does kind of, but like, okay, so just to be clear, this is used. I'm not, huh? Uh, let's go back here. I'm not sure about the value here. Um, it looks like it might make the code a bit harder for folks to grep around for error messages. And it doesn't seem to reduce. Let's double check. Yeah, and it seems to be a net addition of lines, making me think we're not really saving all that much repetition. Can you about uh about your thoughts on this? And I'm gonna go ahead and say Jenkins, okay to test. Sounds good. Ooh. That's just the sound of one subcomponent finished being compiled. Okay, is this being reviewed? This is actively being reviewed. I'm not gonna touch it. What about this? Oh yeah. This is okay, no updates since my comment. So what I'll do is, hey, just pinging, see if this is still something you're working on. Sounds good. Oh, huh. Was it merged? Oh, okay, cool. I mean, it was merged before I got around to reviewing it. That's pretty exciting. It's always a good day. Yeah. Okay, where did this one leave off? Okay. Yeah. This looks like there's already people actively reviewing it. I'm not gonna. Get in the way. Okay, Dongjun requested changes on this one. Oh, god damn it. Let me go deal with the spammer. Twitch.tv. Creator dashboard. Oh, damn it. I guess it doesn't show me that chat message to block. Oh, well. Okay. Whatever. If they spam again, we'll deal with it. Uh... Uh... Um... Huh. Interesting. Our get resource name prefix is actually getting the suffix, but I don't think that's a big deal. I think uh, it's a big deal one way or the other, but having matching slash consistent uh, names would be good. Cool. Okay. Now where's this left off? Is this left off on me? May I ask for one more pass? Okay, so this is left for me. Okay, so I actually do have to review this PR, and I'm actually blocking it. So let's go through and review it while we're compiling our code. Okay. It's looking reasonable. Yeah, these are all mostly renamed. Okay. Let's take a look. Okay. Yeah. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. I think. Logging message location. Looks good to me. I don't have strong feelings on the logging message location, but would be good to make sure. Get to give Dungeon some time if he does have strong feelings about that. Fuck yeah. I like it when I get to approve PRs. That makes me happy. Oof. Okay. Ah. Ah. Okay. Uh, ooh. Okay. Well, I think this build and test cycle is going to take a while. That's just because we're doing a clean Maven build and then packaging up the Kubernetes containers. So I think this is actually probably a good time for me to take a break for lunch. I'm gonna go make some food and have a lunch because otherwise we're just gonna be sitting here for like probably half an hour. And I'm a little hungry. I don't feel like reviewing more PRs. I'd rather go eat food. So thanks for joining me as always. It was really nice that so many of you took the time to chat with me today. I really appreciate that. Um, and I hope you all have a lovely week. Bye. I've got to find my mouse.